Hey everybody, how's it going? But wait, don't tell me yet, because right now, it's time to play. Welcome back everybody to the channel and to Forza Horizon 4. This week I'm bringing you guys the Eliminator. It sounds super awesome and it's a Battle Royale. I know a lot of you will love this, but I'm kind of sketchy about it, alright? I'm not gonna tell anything bad about it. I'm not gonna talk bad stuff about this. It's an opinion I have, and it's just I don't like Battle Royales in general. But it's a fun game. I think it's fun to play. I am not gonna play much, to be honest, because it kind of feels like it's an online adventure. You know, when you play an online adventure, which I don't really like either, but you have those races that you got the course set, but everybody just goes from point A to point B, cross country, doesn't matter where, and they just go flat out. Kind of feels like that. You know, you don't really have a course or a design track to follow. You just, you know, free roam and you get from point A to point B. So I really don't like Adventure Online because of those races. So this is kind of like that. Again, it's just my opinion, and I do understand that everybody's gonna like this, or most of you guys probably like this. Anyways, I'm here to tell you guys a little bit about what's gonna happen once you get in. So you got the first thing you get once you log in to the Eliminator. You have a 10-second to choose where in the map you want to start from. I think this is kind of random. Depends on what strategy you want to use or what kind of tactics you want to go for on a Battle Royale. First things to have, you know, to get your head in this kind of game is that you're gonna get a lot of points, influence points from your position, like the final position, the position you place in at the end of the race. So maybe you want to take a bit more of a defensive kind of strategy and avoid head-to-heads with other players, which we're going to see now in a few moments. And another one is to get a lot of head-to-heads and improve your car to have a better advantage at the end. Still, whatever you choose, you have to know that for every head-to-head win, you get 1,000 influence points. But the higher you rank, for example, placing 19th in general will, I think it's like 10,000 influence points, but getting third is gonna hit up to 33,000 points. So sometimes it might be better to play it safe and to get those influence points. Why am I saying about all this about the influence points? Because I think the influence points are the only thing that would encourage me into playing this, because we have great rewards, and there are really good cars that some of them you cannot buy, not even the auction house. No one has them, or if they do, they don't want to give them away. So first of all, once we get the 10 seconds, we're gonna head over, and this is gonna play over the Eliminator. You get the countdown, and it's just super exciting. And there you go. You're just out in the world. Good luck. So again, I think a good strategy, if you're new to this or you're starting off, I would adopt a defensive strategy. So someone's chasing you, you're like, oh, you start off with a mini, always, at least for the moment now, first month of this. Maybe in a few months they change it, I don't know. Right now, the first month, you start off with a Mini Cooper. And the idea that I took there for you guys to see is that you can run away from an opponent. A person chasing you wants to race you, you don't want to, you want to play it safe, you just run away. Here's another clip of me running away. Here's a guy chasing me, wants to race against me, and I just, you know, ditch the guy. I don't want nothing to do with you, I'm out. Others that have a better car, have an advantage over you, will probably catch up with you, and you know, you're just gonna have to race with it. Another thing is, head-to-heads are good in two ways. You can either race to improve your car, I would suggest being careful with who do you choose to race with. I mean, you don't want to race Mini against Ferrari, all right? I mean, there's a slight advantage. Oh, okay, so be careful what you choose, when or which opponent you choose. It's just that I think it's more fun to not play it safe and do head-to-heads, but yet again, I mean, I'm not gonna play this very competitive either, so you're probably gonna be the better judge of this. Moving on, we're gonna have several like these smokes over here, and you get a car. You can upgrade your car. Here, this is a great upgrade. I changed to a Subaru, which is rank 6, which is really good. Well, compared to the Mini Cooper, and still, they're stock engines, so stock tuning. But here again, here's another upgrade from rank 2 all the way up to a rank 5, which is pretty decent, and you can avoid that. I mean, if you don't want that car, you can just keep going and not trade it. Okay, for example, you have here, you see you have a less rank, all right? Mercedes-Benz, the 6x6, you don't want that. That's a rank 4 or 5. It's worse than your car, but maybe you prefer an all-roader or whatever. You want an SUV, or you want a flatter car, I don't know. Whatever your preference is, sometimes even if it's a little less ranked, maybe you prefer that car. That's gonna be up to you. For example, here we are, and we get a same ranked car, and you can choose between the Ford Ranger T6 or the Audi. I personally, in this case, I chose the Ford Ranger because it's an all-road kind of car. So I consider that I'm gonna have a bit more of advantage over a saloon because, you know, suspensions and stuff like that. But again, it's gonna be personal preferences, and you're just gonna have to choose whatever you want. Now we get into the shrinking of the arena. All right, the shrink of the arena, every now and then it's gonna say shrinking. You see the pink side, that's the shrinking area. That's the area that's being shrunk or whatever. You don't want to be caught there, all right? You want to stay in the area, stay in the zone, avoid getting outside of it, like being caught by the wall that's coming closer to you. So again, if you're in the middle, here it is. How you can see how the walls are coming closer on the mountains, and they're just like dragging inside. I mean, it's a Battle Royale. Everybody knows this. I mean, everybody's seen other games do this. So I mean, it's not magic or surprise. It's something that, you know, happens in other games. But still, just, you know, avoid being outside. And again, we're gonna talk about how to do head-to-head races. How do you get in contact or get in touch with the other driver? So here I am, I'm in pursuit of a guy that I see there, and boom, I hit, bam, now I got a Mini Cooper against Mini Cooper. Sorry for that, partner. It was the first car I saw. I have nothing against you if you're watching. It's just, you know, I was just doing the video. So I'm basically flying everywhere, all over the place. I just have one goal: to get to that flag, all right, to get to the finish line or whatever. I am running all over the place with the Mini Cooper. It's kind of pointless. Again, this is what I said in the beginning. This is the thing I don't like about it. But anyways, once we get to the finish line, it's mainly getting into the area. It doesn't matter if you're, you know, you don't have to stop. You just have to fly over it. Just get near it. You don't really have to, you know, stop or brake or whatever. You just have to cross it. However, you can be flipping, tripping, doesn't matter. Just get there, and then you have an option of choosing their car. So because they're being eliminated, you can choose their car or get an upgrade. Sometimes you prefer their car. In this case, we both had the same car, so the upgrade was just one. But I usually choose the upgrade more than their car. Usually, I mean, I haven't had the opportunity to race against someone with, I don't know, a Ferrari and taking that one. So, again, here's another chance. I am overranked. I am a rank 5 against a rank 2. Again, sorry dude if you're over there watching this video. I did not do it on purpose. I'm just doing the video and, you know, I'm not playing the game. But so you see, once you get to the area, I was racing with this car, which I kind of liked actually. It's not really fast though, but whatever is ranked above 7, I think it's okay. It's okay to actually be able to win the final race, which we're gonna get there very soon. And here we go. We get a very slight upgrade because the other guy was, you know, very low rank. And we got again the Subaru. Anyways. Now what we're gonna see is when you're looking for a head-to-head battle and you wanna, you know, you wanna face off against someone and you don't reach because someone else found them first or hit first a head-to-head before you did. So here's the clip, and I'm chasing this guy because, you know, rank 6 could be a really good upgrade. And boom, you see how they got that, you know, prohibit sign. I can't race against them. I gotta find someone else. Gotta find someone else to, you know, challenge or whatever. That's something that will happen, might happen. So anyways, now we're moving on because I did here I did, and I got the Euros 2019 rank 7. Rank 7s are pretty decent. I think they're good enough to be able to get you to the first positions, all right? And here we are, because it's the last 12 leftovers, whatever, you know, the last 12 players that are in the Battle Royale, then it starts, all right? It's the last race, and you just have to get to the final point. Again, I have no idea what's the decision or what does it make to be in one point or the other. I think some players have an advantage if they're closer to the finish line. I don't know exactly how the game sets that, but I do feel it's kind of unfair for others because maybe you are in one side and the others are in closer to the line, and it's, you know, why couldn't it be near me instead? It's another thing that I don't like about this kind of mode. So as soon as we hit and we're getting closer, obviously I didn't place, I didn't win, and someone got in there before I did. I got 3rd place, which is, you know, I think it's all right. I won, but I wasn't playing, I wasn't recording, and I didn't win again. I tried it a couple times. I got 3rd and then 8th or something like that. I'm not gonna do it again. I'm not really enjoying it. And here you go. You see the 36,000 points you get because, well, 33,000 for the 3rd place, and 1,000 points for every elimination, every head-to-head you've won. Personally, I think you can kind of risk a head-to-head race, but not get too greedy, because there are a lot of people that, you know, are going to be luckier than you and will probably be better than driving than you. So don't risk it. Play it a little bit safe, but just don't play it completely safe and avoid head-to-heads, because it ends up being like 15 minutes of pure boredom. Okay, so kind of avoid that. Now we get to the reason why the Eliminator would be considered playing. All right, is the rewards. We get here, and it's in the Horizon Life or whatever that's in the menu, and you get here and you have the Renault Megane R26R. This is probably a good car. I don't have it. I don't own this car, and I haven't found it in the auction house, and you can't buy it anywhere else. So you're gonna have to play the Eliminator till you get that one. I really do not care about the clothing or whatever messages or whatever. If you're into this, maybe you should check it out and maybe decide for yourself if you want to. But again, I don't really care, so I'm not even gonna mention it. We're gonna move on, and we have another car, which is the Ford F-150DD, the Liberty design. That's a car, again, this one is in the auction house though, right? It's a car that you can't buy anywhere else, but it is in the auction house because it has been in the festival. You could earn it with I don't know, playgrounds or something like that. Because I own one, but you can buy them in the auction house for $2 million, which is, you know, pretty expensive. But it's a good car. It's an okay car. It's not the best one, but it's all right. It's fun to have. Then another car which I would really like to have, but I mean, you have to be 20th. You know, you have to get to the 20th, which is a lot of Eliminator races, and I am not going to deal with it. But this is the car, the 911 GT3 RS pre-order. You are able to get this car right now. It's not in the auction house. It's not anywhere to be found. You cannot get this car anywhere else. So this is a must-have. I do not own it because as pre-orders or something. I don't know how they work, but I got a Mercedes and a Skyline. So yeah, I have to deal with that. And then the last car, which again, it is nowhere to be found, is a Mercury Cougar. I have no idea if this car is good because, you know, I have no clue where to get it apart from here. And it's a 24th, which means a lot of Eliminators, a lot of them. So here it is. That's the Eliminator. That's my video for it, my review for it. My conclusion is that I am not gonna play it. I am definitely not gonna play the Eliminator. I do not enjoy playing Battle Royales. I do not like shooter games and stuff. So I'm not into Battle Royale kind of style games. And I really do not like the racing, like free roam racing, because it's like there is no course, there is no track to follow and to do right. You just have to floor the damn car and hope to not hit any trees or rocks and trip and flip and whatever. You just haul ass all the way to the finish line. I just don't find it funny, to be honest. But I do understand that people like it. So I mean, I'm not here to judge anyone. Go ahead and play it. I gave you some tips, I think. I hope I did. I hope I made your day a little bit better. And with nothing else to say, I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. Remember to, give a like if you did. And if not, bye-bye.
Aquí se para cuando lo digo yo.